Hey, how's it going, guys? Superhero Ideal here, and doing a video today a little bit different than I usually do. This isn't a survival kit, this is just a EDC kit. This is capable for use in a survival situation, but that's not its intended purpose. This is just put together as something to help me through my everyday walk of life. All the little problems that arise, there's an answer for it in here. And this is, you've probably seen millions of these on YouTube. If you're into the EDC or even survival, seeing them used for both. But just one of these Max Edition pocket organizers. And this one has seen some love, as you can see. They're starting to, it bulges just because it's so packed full of stuff. And here you can see the stitching. It's stretched, but it's not busting. This thing's seen a lot of abuse, and there is a lot of stuff in here as I throw it down on the bandana table. You can see it's loaded. So I'll go ahead and bust into it. I'll show you the contents. A lot of stuff in here. Just, man, it's helped me out so many times. Just really useful things. Like I said, not survival oriented, but definitely could be. Go right to left here. I'll start out with just a little disposable razor. One of the Harbor Freight specials in the checkout line. Just using this, I know there's been a handful of times where, you just don't want to use your knife blade, or it's better to use a razor blade. And this one I remember using for a large piece of styrofoam insulation that I couldn't fit into my car, and I was able to cut it down to size with this. So always a razor blade, something really useful to have. Super cheap too, that was like 50 cents, so not really breaking the bank. This is a weird one here, but this is just a small micro vial I got from Survival Resources. It's wrapped with, let's see here, that's just some Duck brand duct tape on the outside. Can't really see it too well if it'll focus. Probably not, but you can see the thread hanging off there. That's just 5-pound test upholstery threading, and on the inside we just have a few sewing needles. Whenever something gets busted as far as an item of clothing goes, it's always nice to have the needle and thread to make a repair. I just have some 100-pound test bank line right beside it. Countless uses. Bindings are fantastic. Cordage, always a necessity. Let's see here, just a black Sharpie. Self-explanatory, no big deal there. This one's pretty interesting. Don't know if the logo will show here. Focus. Nope. But that is Smash, and if you can guess what this is, you know what? You're experienced with it, but most people aren't gonna know what this is till you open it up, and it's actually a pair of spring-loaded scissors. That one, I wish I could remember more instances where I've used this, but I know that I have just countless times. The multi-tool scissors, not the best in the world. This, way better than anything you're going to get on a Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman. Fantastic. That's, what is that, Smash? Let's see here. That is K & Company Smash. Look it up on Amazon. Just fold, let's see here. I don't even know what to refer to that as. Compact scissors maybe, but K&S Company Smash. Just the folding scissors there. Next we have a fantastic light here. This is the Phoenix, which are you, the E12. This is, I believe, an upgrade to the E09, just a single AA battery operated LED light. Just going through the cycles here. Right off the top of my head, rather, I don't really have the specs for this, but you can see it's fairly powerful. I think it goes up to like 115 as far as lumen output. Just 3 simple cycles. You can either cycle through just using the tail cap, or if you want to, you can cycle through using the twist top on the top there. Whenever I store it, make sure to kill the power source on the tail cap, then untwist the top. That way, if I do accidentally press the tail cap, it's not going to come on, but if I do twist the top, it will. So just store it like that. And this white piece that you see on the back here is actually a diffuser. I got this from CountyCom. There was a 3-pack of diffusers. This one, it's made for AA style lights. And this gives it more of a lantern style effect, so more of an area of lighting. And there's been several times, especially in my storage building, I'll go, it's not a lighted storage unit, so I can just suspend this with the lanyard and I have 360-degree lighting. This is also really good for navigating at nighttime. There's been several times under the hood of my car, actually, where I'll use this just because of the wider beam that it projects. And also, let's see if we can show it on the camera here. This is actually the kind of that luminescent material Yeah, it's real hard to see. But the exposure to light that this gets, it'll glow in the dark. So I'll just store that over the tail cap, give it added protection so it doesn't actually bump the tail switch there. Phenomenal. Definitely recommend that light. I love Phoenix lights. It's my jam. Here's another weird one. It's another pen style device, just like the scissors, but this one is a easy lap, which gives it away a little bit easier as to, no pun intended, what this actually is, and that's just a sharpener. It's a diamond style sharpener. It has the hook groove in the back, one flat side, the other one kind of rounded there. Just keep the blades nice and sharp. Always gotta have a sharp blade. See, we have an offset screwdriver right here. No brand on this one, but this is insanely useful. I carry a bunch of these in my regular tool bag as well, just so you can get those hard to reach screws that, you know, a regular screwdriver, let alone a multi-tool screwdriver, can't reach. Both a flathead and a Phillips on that. We have just the old patch of duct tape here, wrapped around, I believe, an old gift card, just some Duck brand duct tape. Go with the Blaze Orange just so it could be used, you know, for more of a visibility thing. Real simple, real easy there. In the back we have a Write in the Rain notepad. Really haven't used this one. No real notes in here. Try not to give away too much information. I think I wrote a note in there about personal stuff, but always good to be able to take a note. You can write it on your phone for sure, but I'm old school like that, I guess. Let's see, next up we'll break out the multi-tool here. Yes, the good old Leatherman. Let's see here, this is the Wingman. Excuse me, the Sidekick. The knife blade, plain edge there, and the saw. Both on the outside before actually having to open the multi-tool, which I love. Pop it open, you get the spring-loaded pliers. I wish all Leathermans came like that, but sadly that's not the case, but still. The spring-loaded feature on that, fantastic. So you have a flathead, then the Phillips, just flat bits on those though. There you go, that actually focused for once. Opposite side, let's see here, you have a small serrated blade. Then you have the can opener, bottle opener combo with the wire stripper. Oh, as well the lanyard popping out there. Yeah, wire stripper right down there. And that tool in the middle was just kind of a combination tool of a fine tip flathead and then a bit of coarse filing on the back. And then there's just a smallest little, don't cut yourself on the serrated blade. Just, I believe that's just 1 inch ruler on that, which is kind of a cheap getaway, but you know, it better utilizes the space that it has on the tool. There's not the actual markings that you'd normally see on a full-size Leatherman there as far as the rulers go, but this is a solid multi-tool, absolutely. It's not a full-size like I say, but it's lighter, and it can do just about the same amount of work, just in a smaller, lighter package. Then we just have a few zip ties here. Zip ties, self-explanatory. This isn't the original ones I put in here. I go through zip ties probably, I don't know, a couple of times a month. Just so many miscellaneous things pop up and the need for that arises. Again, bindings, super useful. Here's another Harbor Freight special here, one of these little miniature tape measures. Project Source. Nobody knows that brand, I'm sure, unless you go to Harbor Freight. 10 foot, nothing too crazy there, just locks in. And this one saves me probably more than anything else. If you go out to Lowe's or, I don't know, you go to a Goodwill or some type of thrift store and you buy something like, I don't know, you get like a cheap desk or a dresser. I got a nightstand recently. Decent condition, but I just didn't know the specs right offhand. And just measure it down, just pop it out of the kit, take it into the store, and then you know your measurements. That one saves me constantly. We have a few hair ties here just because I have long hair, the hippie hair, whatever you want to say, it's fine. This is a Claris headband for the flashlight actually, so I can use this hands-free with the Phoenix. Just pop it in. You get a little bit of the excess because I do keep the lanyard on there, but this allows me to wear the flashlight in a headlamp style. So that gives me 3 forms of lighting. I have just a regular flashlight, use a diffuser cap, and I have lantern style, or I have hands-free with the headband to use it like a headlamp. Fantastic on that. Definitely recommend that one. Set it all bundled up with a old stretched out hair tie there. Spare lithium battery for the flashlights. And lastly, I believe we have just a Bic Mini. Always use a lighter. Unfortunately, I am a smoker, so that does get used a lot. Mostly light cigarettes, but it's there just in case I do need fire. And I take it back. We have one last thing. The old Wallet Ninja. My old roommates got this for me for my birthday a while back. It's a, cool little device, just that one-piece style multi-tool. So your lead opener, box opener, all the stuff there. The ruler markings, bottle opener. Just multi-tool tools. Mostly I use it for the box wrenches here, though. That's come in handy just a few times. Plus, it fits in here nice and light. No biggie. But it's an okay tool. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but I had it and I just threw it in there because it fit the need for the box wrenches. But that's pretty much it there. You can just see the inners of the, there's a loose needle and thread there. But yeah, just the inside of the Maxpedition pocket organizer. You got two large elastic bands over there with the four smaller ones. Pocket in the back with a key ring holder there. Got a paracord loop here. Then you have one large pocket there with the larger elastic in the back. Three smaller elastic bands there, and then the pocket in the back as well. Have the front seal, little mesh pocket here that's velcroed, and just a little morale patch area there, and MOLLE compatible. Got the paracord zipper pulls, and just a little carry handle. All in all, that's a solid little kit that I've put together. Like I said, this is just stuff to get me through when weird little things arise. But yeah, I wanted to do this video for some time, and finally did it, so there you go. I don't know, maybe if you're into this kind of thing, maybe you got some ideas, maybe you can give me some suggestions. But as I have it laid out now, it works pretty well for all those little miscellaneous things that may arise in life. But thank you guys for watching. Superhero Ideal here, signing out, and take it easy, y'all.